Hello again, welcome to another segment of Pianists Becoming Organists. I'm Doreen June Oberg, and today I'm going to look at a hymn tune out of the GIA Publications, second edition, volume 4, and this is number 729, Diverse in Culture, Nation, Race. And it is by, my eyes these days, it's by somebody. The tune, which is all I focus on, of course, is Tallis Canon, back in the 1500s. It's in G major, at least in this publication, and we're going to be using that in church. And number 729 in the Gather hymnal is, or Gather Songbook, however you want to say it, it's very nice. Moves around a little bit in the pedal, but repetitive. So you don't have to learn a whole bunch of new moving. Once you've learned it, you've got it. I also think this is a kind of an average walking tempo. It doesn't need to be, it is not a fast hymn. You wouldn't want to race through it. I don't think that would serve. What I've done with this one is I have, as you know, here at this church that I play at, St. Stephen's Episcopal, we also have a clavinova with floppy disks. Remember those? And I have recorded this on the clavinova. So I'm actually, as a closing hymn, I'm going to let the clavinova do the intro, and I'm just going to do backup here. I've chosen to use the preset stop on the grate, number 3. When I hit that, on the grate, I've got the Gemshorn 8, the Rarflaut 8, and the Principal 8. On the pedal, what comes on is the Violon 16 foot. And I think those refers to the, I'm not sure what they're called, the set of pedals. When you've got a pipe organ, you've got small sets, big sets, huge sets, medium sets. Anyway, don't quote me on that though. Violon 16, but then what also comes on is the bourdon deux. Deux means two. 16, and that's too much. So I actually have to remember when I hit preset 3, turn off the bourdon on the pedal. We just don't need it in here. We're not, the sanctuary's not able to absorb all of that. Yeah, we'll float out of here on the large sound waves. So I'm going to hit the clavinova, and it's going to do our intro. And with the pedals in G on this one of the things that I'm trying to remember is moving from beat 4 to beat 1, measure 1 to measure 2, going from that last beat on measure 1 into measure 2. My left heel is going to be on B. I just need to make sure that, no, excuse me, I think it's going to be my toe on B. And I just need to feel my right heel to come down on the C that I need in beat 1, measure 2 on nation race. I just have to kind of feel that. So that also happens towards the final cadence, and you can feel your feet. So, by the way, there are other ways to realize the pedals. Sometimes after I've done a segment, I've come up with a new or easier way, or different, usually easier, to do my pedals. So I am, every time I practice, I'm thinking of the easiest, most solid configuration, that means pattern, of doing my heel and toe between my feet, the most solid for me, because I'm new at this. I don't need to be fancy. No. Sometimes then you go to a bigger city or wherever you have a organ teacher and you get some instruction. Sometimes you might be able to purchase organ instruction for just a few, like a month or two. It's not like you have to do it for years and years like our piano lessons of old, but you just need some insight and some guidance. Obviously, there are other videos that are probably more advanced than this, and if you're looking for that, look for those. That's fine. This is for beginners. I'm a beginner. So I'm going to hit that clavinova. I'm going to see how this configuration of my pedals is, how stable it is, how good I feel about it, how confident. So pardon me as I get that going. Pretty good. I've got more practicing to do. This is Thursday, so I've got today, Friday, and Saturday before Sunday. This one will be okay. I always feel a little more confident when I've got that clavinova backing me up. And it's different sounds sometimes is helpful for elder people's ears to pick up on. Sometimes I'm not sure if they are always hearing exactly the organ, and I'm still learning all the presets and different sounds I can get out of it. Another spot that I need to be aware of in diverse in culture, nation, race is just the idea that this hymn moves a lot in my hands. It does move around. It just moves around in a general area. It's not, doing all this, but it's moving around. So I have to make sure when I'm presenting this that I remember phrasing. This is a hymn. People should enjoy the words. I shouldn't struggle here. I should be able to think about how is what I'm doing sounding? Does it sound nice? Does it sound pleasant? That's what I need to think about. I need to have practiced enough so technically I can do the stuff and just enjoy the hymn. So I've got a couple more days to practice and I will do that. Hope that was helpful to you. It's a new hymn to me. I've never heard of the tune Tallis Canon. Thomas Tallis is I've heard of Thomas Tallis. That's back in the 1500s. So anyway, it's out of the Gather Hymnal, Volume 4, and that is number 729, Diverse in Culture, Nation, Race. And good luck with that one. Come back with any comments or questions, and I will try to give my best answer or suggestion to you. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.